Four Downs with Coach D radio show on ESPN 102.7 FM, streaming online, bigsportsradio.com. Another glorious Saturday morning here live at the beautiful Hilton Garden Inn in the big town of Roanoke Rapids, North Carolina. I want to send a special thanks to Randy Rand and the folks at Rand Sports Graphic and Screen Printing. Make sure you check them out for all your screen printing needs for shirts, hats, and etc. But if you want to check me out, I'm on Facebook, 4 Downs Coach D Radio Show. I'm on IG as well, 4 Downs Coach D. And I'm on Twitter, people. Got a Twitter page just like the young folks. Coach D252. And this right here, this is going to be a special episode of 4 Downs with Coach D Radio Show. I'm calling this is basically the Hurricane Florence edition. And I'm going to kind of go off sports right now. And I'm going to talk about priorities. And this is going to be a big thing right here because, what are priorities? Priorities are the conditions of being regarded or treated as what is important. And honestly, right now, sports takes a back seat to what's going on the East Coast right now. Not so much in this area. We have had some power outages, a couple of trees down, but not like the people down there in Wilmington, the coast area. They have pretty bad shape right now, and that's also some of the kids that we get to see play on Friday nights. But just putting the priority things in order. What are priorities? What are our priorities right now? You have people that they don't have lights, they don't have power. They're trying to figure out. They've been misplaced, and the thing is, right now, I'm here to shed the light on some of that and to give a voice to the people to let them know it's okay. It's okay, but if I could put priorities, how do you put priorities together? I got 6 things that you could say. You collect all your tasks. Everything that's going on, you put it all together, make a list. Then you identify what's urgent, what's important. So what is urgent? Is urgency actually playing a game, or urgency actually taking care of your family? What needs to be done. Then you assess the value. You assess everything that goes around you because you have to know what's important, what isn't important. Then you order the task by the estimated effort that you're going to give. So a lot of people, when you put your priorities, and I can tell you mine is faith, family, everything else, and then football kind of comes down the line. Because in the end of the day, people are going to remember you for the things you've done. They might not remember the games you won. They might not remember the games you coached in, played in, a particular show that I've done. But they're going to remember the impact that you had on people's lives. So, and I say that because out of respect of the people that's going through, it might not be as bad here, but I also have people I know that's down there by the coast that's going through, and hopefully and prayerfully they will get through it, and we know they will get through it. And then going to number 5, just being flexible, adaptable. Adapt to any kind of changes that goes on. The weather could have easily changed the progress of this show, but we kept going. But also, too, in the back of our mind, we're still thinking of the people that are going through, because there are some people that are just less fortunate. And we might not see it in this area, but what about the older woman or gentleman that, they might have not had any storm damage, but the roof is leaking, or the child that's trying to figure out where they're gonna eat the next day because mom and dad might not have the means to go to work or anything like that. So that's what we're talking about, being adaptable and putting things in priority. And also the last thing, knowing when to cut, knowing when to just say, hey, enough is enough. Let's not go. Let's not do this. Let's prioritize it right. So people, for all the people out there that are listening, for the people right here in the Hilton Garden Inn, make sure we have our priorities in order. What is most important? Because in the end of the day, that's all that matters. That's all that matters. And I say that because what one of my top priorities is my 11-year-old and my 5-year-old. In the end of the day, nothing else matters when it comes to them and my loved ones, my family, my friends, and everything. So let's make sure at the end of the day, we could talk about sports all day. We could talk about anything that goes on sports related, whether it be high school, college, NFL, NBA, whatever. But let's know that the top priority is the people and the public, because guess what? They are the ones that make this show. They make ESPN. They make all the shows that come on. And that's my opening statement. But once again, just want to thank the Hilton Garden Inn for inviting me for another week, another rainy day of the Four Downs with Coach D radio show. And another thing, as we transition to this, it's gonna be me a solo act today. Won't have any guests on. I have Justin Hayes coming in, contributing, letting me know how things are going on his end. But this is gonna be a solo thing. But we're gonna get into all the high school sports and some of the things that we're looking forward to next week. As hopefully the kids plan on going back to school, and we plan on covering the game next Friday night. So make sure you stay tuned. Make sure you tune in to this show this morning on ESPN 102.7 FM, streaming online, BigSportsRadio.com. And also, we are on YouTube. Go to YouTube and type in Big Sports Radio, and you can check me out. And I'll be back on Four Downs with Coach D radio show.